I'm gonna make this one quick. I'm gonna try to make it quick. I saw a quick sneak preview of Sting, the movie Sting. It's a creature feature involving a spider that gets really big and starts eating everybody in the apartment building. And it was driving me a little crazy when I was putting this together. Well, I was looking for stills for it, and as I kept on trying to find stills, I kept on coming up with either this or this, and it was driving me nuts until I started finding the right stills for this review. Sorry. All right, Sting. I did not find this movie to be very impressive, to be real. It's definitely a creature feature. It's about uh, this spider that comes from outer space. To be honest with you, it crashes through the glass of an apartment building in this little meteorite and hatches from the meteorite. Think of the Blob, how the Blob came, that kind of thing. And this little girl who lives in the apartment building with her stepdad and her mom finds it, sees the spider, and puts it in a jar and calls him Sting. Actually, she calls him Sting based on the sword from Lord of the Rings, which is pretty cool. I thought that was kind of nice. Then the spider started getting bigger and bigger, and she was feeding it bugs and whatnot. I hated that. Ugh, I can't stand bugs. And eventually it got big enough that the thing was intelligent. It was an intelligent spider. It would screw off the top, go through the air ducts of the building, and start eating first the animals, like pets, people's pets, and then started getting at the people themselves. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger until something finally had to be done with it. There's an exterminator involved. Her grandmother, who's suffering some kind of dementia, is the only character, to be honest with you, in this whole thing that I found impressive. Everybody else was the exterminator was kind of cool too. I liked him. He made me laugh. But the father, the stepdad, the mom, and they had a baby. The baby, it was kind of like wow. The spider was going after everybody, and I don't know. The last spider movie that I saw that was kind of like out there for me was back in 1990, Arachnophobia, which I thought was really good, much better than this movie. Okay? As a matter of fact, if you could go to the 70s where there were a lot of creature features at the time, maybe a movie like this would have had more recognition. Based on what I saw in this particular flick, it didn't really hold much weight for me. And it was more about the characters than anything else. This movie is going to be released everywhere April 12th. Some people will like it. Some people will have a different, view of it. You don't have to listen to me. You can go check for yourself and see the movie when it comes out April 12th. You might have a different opinion than I do. All right? For me, I'll give this movie a pass. I'm not particularly crazy. I don't intend on ever seeing it again, to be honest with you. It's not worth the watch for me. I'm going to give it 2 coffee cups. And it's all really not even so much about the spider, but the way not the acting. The acting was fine. It was just the characterization of these characters. I didn't care about them too much. I was like, maybe the only one I really cared about, honestly, was the exterminator and the grandma. That was it. There was another old lady there, and she was like nasty old lady, that I was glad to, anyway, forget it. It's a creature feature. If you're into creature features, if you like movies about animals that become crazy and big and dangerous, and something like a spider will do the trick, go see Sting. All right? And forget about anything I freaking said here. Okay? And then come back, talk to me, let me know what you think. Give me your thoughts on Sting. Not this Sting, not that Sting, the movie staying to be in theaters April 14th. April 12th, my bad. Until next time, more horror movies to come. Ralph Perez, Horror and Coffee. Until next time, take care.